What are you doing down there?
Just turning on the river water cooling system.
Here's some swan food before we go. Have a nice breakfast. You're putting the mast down so we can get under the bridges, aren't you?
Yeah. Just unplug it here before I disconnect it from the boat.
Why do you unplug it from the land first?
If I unplug it from there, it's still got 240 volts going through it, so if I fell in, I'd be holding a live cable.
You excited, Simon?
Excited. I'm always a bit nervous taking the boat out because it's quite big and it's quite tricky to get.
But you think you might want to move in a minute, Swan? I think that's the way the boat's coming. There you go. Now I am holding 70-ton of boat. How strong am I? Nate's trying his hardest to push the boat off with the boat hook. All of his might and his strength. The water's all juggling around. Hitch to the start, we're stuck on the mud, so I've given the rope a little bit of free. He's going to try again. We've just had low tide, so with a bit more slack on the rope we may get out, but if not, we're just going to have to wait till the tide comes in a bit. And we're out. Bye bye boatyard, just for less than 24 hours. That was quite interesting. A lot of waiting, a lot of patience, but we're out. So let's go explore. How is it in here, Simon? In the boat because we're hoping to moor up at Carlton Nature Reserve. Third time lucky. Carlton Coalville Marshes mooring. Misterton looks nice. It's a free moorings for 24 hours. And it's right by this amazing nature reserve. Which is absolutely beautiful. Last night we saw barn owls flying by. We saw, I don't know, white cranes or avocets. That was absolutely beautiful. And there's a nice hide to hang out. Morning walk, it's always good before breakfast at the cafe. And here we're coming up to the famous lightning trees at the Carlton Coalville Nature Reserve. So named, I think, because they look like forks of lightning. Absolutely beautiful trees, and the birds really love them for sitting on. See them all having a little chill out and a sit out. So yeah, really pretty. Nice thing to do. So the Carlton Coalville Nature Reserve mooring is a lovely mooring. If you can get on it, spend an evening, wake up to this beauty and this walk. And our boat is right over there. You can't see it at the moment. What have you got there?
I've got a deluxe hot chocolate.
And where's it from?
It's from the, what's it called? The Marsh Centre over there. It's pretty nice actually.
And have you enjoyed discovering this mooring?
Yes, it was pretty nice to wake up to some nature instead of just screaming towns for once.
So you liked it?
Yeah, we did have to go back though because I'm not very good at communicating, so we're now just walking up to Misterton where my dad's probably turned on the engine already. Let's go find out.
Now you should be able to see Misterton. It's just beginning to appear above the reeds to the right hand side. We've got the bird hide on the left hand side and the mooring for Misterton is on the right hand side. So if you do stop here for an afternoon or something to have a little look, you can moor up and you can go in a hide and do quite a bit of bird spotting. We've seen white eaglets, barn owls, all sorts of swans.
And maybe even an avocet.
Yeah, we didn't see an avocet today though, but one day I'd like to see one. So we're going to find out if Simon's turned the engine on and what the cats are up to. Here's the little step. You wait there a sec to Misterton that I'm wandering down. And there's the view down to Alton Broad. And as you can see, it's nice and breezeless, not much wind.
Welcome to the investigation of the missing cats. Today we'll be finding them.
I need to take this coat. I have to wash this coat tomorrow.
The investigating of the missing cat begins. So apparently the cats are so scared that they immediately went under the bed, but the cat dude is still chilling. There's Captain. You're not going to be chilling a second, are you, Captain? But for now he looks pretty happy. Now let's try find little Ollie.
Yeah, it's rushed because high tide at Beccles is at 5, so if we get back there at 4, so I figure we need to leave here about 12:30, 1, to go down to Alton Broad and have a look and come round. So we got time to do, Nate finishes chocolate and do stuff.
And what's going to be your plan when we start to leave?
Well, the tide's coming in at the moment, so we'll probably leave the front rope on until the last. We'll take the other ones off, and then when we're ready we'll take the front rope out, and then we'll just let the current push us out a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we will kind of drop back into this space here where it's quite wide, and then turn round and go down to Alton Broad, look at there, and then come back up past the paddle boarders, and then back to Beccles. But we won't rush back because we've got quite a few hours to get there, because we don't want to get there too soon.
No, I don't think we do.
Otherwise, because even though this current doesn't look very much, if you're trying to turn to the boatyard, you can actually move the boat sideways quite a bit in just a few seconds.